Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you gotta bring things back. I'll tell you why. Hope you're doing well and having a great one out there wherever you are. We are gonna listen to the first track off of the debut album, Yellowjackets. From Yellowjackets, we're listening to the first track entitled Matinee Idol, released in 1981. Why are we listening to this? It wasn't suggested or anything like that. It's because of this. So anytime, let me put you guys here on the screen really quick so you can see. All right, I'm not going to show you because it's none of your business, but I always have, if you ever notice, I usually have a tab up here. I usually have one or two tabs up here from my YouTube channel, right? On the back end, things I can see. Here, I can see every single comment that ever comes in. And I go through those to look for suggestions. And I have the list of songs that are upcoming in the schedule and stuff, right? So I always have the comments up, and in between me recording, I just glance through the comments and just see, like, you know, who's commenting, and I reply and stuff like that. But I'm really at this moment just looking for like random stuff. So anyways, I saw that someone commented on a video that I had done years ago to the Yellowjackets with their song Wildlife. What did that say? 5 years ago?
Feel good. Oh, I left the tag on the bottom. Oops.
What was I doing, man? What am I doing, man? Anyways, so I was like, you know what? Let me listen to Yellowjackets again. There's not exactly a rhyme or reason. I saw the comment on this video, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I listened to this band. And so I'm going to do it again. And I chose their most streamed song. That's exactly how we got here. So let's go ahead and listen to the track. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. It's funky. Gotta make your head move. Oh, later. I'll catch it next time. I'll catch it. Back. One more time. Catch it. I tried. Poppin'. Cowbell, I hear you. Okay, we're back to the chorus. verse. First part's easy. It's that snare. I missed the easy part. That the snare would have been there. Here we go. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Just putting them little lines down. Okay, I'm gonna say something, and I don't want anyone to take offense at what I'm gonna say because I'm not saying it in a mean way or to be derogatory or in any way like that. So any offense taken, that is not on me because I don't mean it that way. This to me is like a combination of smooth jazz and jazz fusion, because this isn't jazz fusion that's way on this side of things with like a Mahavishnu orchestra kind of thing. Like this isn't that far, or like a I don't know, Miles Davis Bitches Brew kind of sound, Weather Report. This is not on that side of things, but this is also not on, I don't know, the Terry Cause, Kenny G smooth jazz kind of thing, right? To me, this is in between. And here's what I'm getting at. This to me sounds like a really nice entry point for someone that's perhaps new to jazz fusion, kind of dipping their toes. This would be a nice gateway piece of music to, enter that particular world, because it is smooth. The melodies are catchy. It's swift. It's melodic. There's not anything really too abrupt or abrasive in there. It's overly progressive. Nothing like that. Besides perhaps the way that they're playing and, of course, the technical prowess with which they're doing. But at the same time, it's not just, standard bogged down kind of jazz or whatever, So I think that this works as a really nice entry point into this particular realm, is like what I mean. So like I said, I don't mean anything at all bad by that. Because this is clearly not as adventurous as some of those aforementioned groups. This is clearly not as progressive, at least this particular piece of music. But I think it sounds really nice. Russell Ferrance on the keyboards has a really nice piano sound in there with his piano playing. The bass from Jimmy Haslip. Ooh, we know him. His name is super familiar. I'm on his Wikipedia page. We've heard him somewhere else. He's played with a lot of different people, but we've heard him on a track somewhere recently. I just can't remember who. He's played with Tommy Bolin, Donald Fagen. Maybe he's worked with Steely Dan, then maybe adjacently Alan Holdsworth. I've seen his name. I just can't remember from where. And then Ricky Lawson on the drums, some nice tight little fills, and Sutter Cruz in there. There's nothing in here that's blowing my mind. There's nothing in here that's like taking me to the next level. But what I do hear is some very competent and great entry level kind of jazz fusion that works the brain a little bit and gives you a little something to think about, to taste on. And I think it works extremely well. You're also going to have Larry Williams in here. I don't know exactly if he's in this particular song or not, or piece of music or not, but he is involved. And then Ernie Watts on sax, and then Bill Reichenbach on trombone and horn arrangements. Do you think that when Bill leaves the stage, his band members say, "Don't worry, he'll come Reichenbach."
Please clap.
Honestly, I think we should just end it right there. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Thank you as always for being here. Get that Patreon button on the screen. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't get stung by Yellowjackets because that's painful. I've only been stung by a bee once in my life. Actually, no, that's a lie. I lied to you. First time getting stung was on the playground. Not a fun down the slides. Have a wonderful one, and I'll see you all later. Bye.